Hi guys, and welcome to another rapid game. In this game we try to play the Sicilian defense, and he's immediately going for some sidelines, and we will play g6 here, which looks a bit weird at first because he's gaining time and he can even push here and then push e6, but things work out for black since we can go f6, and we will finally, after taking here, build a strong center, and I think this is considered to be quite okay. So let's see what his idea is here. I don't exactly remember how we recapture on d7, but we will figure this one out quite soon, because I think he should take. Sometimes he can also try to attack us there, but I think, yeah, it's a bit too early to cause us any problems. Okay, he's pinning it there. Let's see what's going on. If I play a6, he needs to take it, and then he also probably needs to trade bishops. And in general, we have a lot of space, and I think we are fine. So why not? a6, and then I take with the bishop, but also possible to take with the knight. Will he take there? No, probably no. If I take with the knight, he needs to go back somewhere. But then we can harass the bishop. So maybe that's even better. Because if we are left with the bishop and put it to c6, it can be quite a good piece. So I will ask him what to do. Will he give me the pair of bishops right now? I think he shouldn't do it. But it's not so easy to find a safe spot for the bishop, because even there it could be attacked. Okay, so here I wanted to attack it, and not so clear. I think it's not so easy for him. Also, we just have the option to gain space, develop, and castle. Okay, here he could go here, but that needs more time. And once he goes knight to f3, I might jump knight to f4. So he needs to develop the bishop there, and the knight to e2, which is kind of weird. So I will just take the center, and that should be fine. I have a knight outpost here anyway, and quite a good development. Yes, I think black is already better here. Let's see. Probably he should play bishop f3 anyway. So knight c3 is possible. Okay, a4. What is his intention? Probably a5. I might just go back, and if he attacks my knight, that's his plan. Okay, understand. Maybe I should start this way, because after a5 I can put this knight here and the other knight might go back, just in case. And yes, that's an option. Also, I could consider bishop e6, and then I could retreat the knight to c8 and then to e7. That looks also quite reasonable. I actually like this. Let's play it. Now I get quite harmonious development, and if I can later push f5, I have a strong center. But maybe I just keep it there to have it more solid. Very reasonable play. Bishop f3, we may need to watch out for something like this. Okay, we just retreat as we planned. But also after c4, we're not really dropping b7, I think, because we have good counterplay on the d3 square in case he weakens it. So Not so easy for him still. Knight to c3, we may just play here and develop our other knight again to the center. If he's trying to target here, I think we should be in time to protect it. Also maybe a5 would be hanging. Okay, bishop to f3. Yeah, let's just develop. If he takes, we trade the bishops. Okay, maybe we sooner or later will have some ideas to cage in this bishop. Maybe already now, but let's focus on development first, because in the worst case he could always trade, so why not castle? Okay, now it's a question, should we go f5 or should we first start with something like this? I don't like this one too much because he might have some ideas forking me. Maybe rook c8 is decent, but f5 is quite forcing. Also knight to c6 is interesting, actually quite interesting, because we're hitting a5 and maybe we jump to d4 also. I like this one. This is quite a nice square for the knight. He might have some counterattacks. Yes, possibly. But probably we should be able to hold it. Oh, well, it might be a problem. But maybe we have queen a5 after knight a4. Okay, this should not be a problem. Now I have a very easy play. Okay, knight c3 is an option. Then I would need to trade probably, and he gets his queen active. But maybe I can be greedy then. So take, queen needs to take, and I take here. Is it too greedy or can I get away with it? Actually, I think I'm not in danger, because if rook d1 I will take c2 hitting here, and he will just grab my c pawn maybe, but I also grab some pawns, so I will go for it. I mean, he needs to take with the queen, because taking with the pawn would be very ugly. And now let's see, is it some danger for us? But I don't think so, because we are hitting so much stuff with time gain. And we hit the bishop, so yes, we should have enough play. Let's calculate. If he goes rook d1, we go here. If he attacks, we take here. If he attacks, we have some squares, and it's not even close to trapping the queen. If he starts with rook c1, then I have knight e4. So yes, we can go for it, I think. If this, I have several moves, can go back here maybe, but I also can take, because the bishop is hit and I think he has no time gaining moves there. So let's see. Probably he missed this one. Okay, bishop to a3. Now I think we have we might have a winning position. Maybe knight to d4 is quite interesting. With the simple idea, if the queen just sidesteps, we can take the knight, and there's a fork on e2 in the end. Why is it maybe not winning? Because he has a check, and then he might have a move, but still I think this looks like the way to go. Knight d4 is so active and so natural, and we will see if he finds this only move. Otherwise I think he is just lost. If he finds it, still there are threats. For example, some discovered attack with knight to e2 in the end, and if he takes with the knight, this should be winning now in several ways. Okay, let's see what's the cleanest. Even if I take here and he takes my rook, it should be a winning position, because two pieces are stronger than a rook. Even if he has some pawns, it's not enough, I'm very sure. But also there is this move, knight to e2. He cannot take, otherwise his queen drops, and if he goes there, I can still just take the knight, so I can also take it now, but that's enough. Maybe we have some improvement here even. Rook to d8. Maybe we win a whole piece and not not only 2 pieces for the rook. If we go this, does he have any defense? If queen c4, we take on c3 anyway. If bishop d6, we take on c3. That should be it. And okay, probably I should have calculated a bit more deeply, but rook d1, it's also not working. So I think the game is over here. Just queen c3 next, no matter what he does. Queen c4, queen c3, and no chance. Knight e4. Oh, knight e4, we could probably have taken the queen, and if he takes ours, we take on c5. Okay, this is over. We take, he has no captures. Bishop d4, we just take, piece up. And if he takes c3, check and take the queen. Let's see. Could also resign now, I think. There's not really anything to play for. And he resigned, so good game. I think he was doing some experiments in the opening. He might have had some chance with knight a4 at this point here. I was a bit afraid. Maybe we can quickly check it with the computer because the game was so quick. So already after bishop b5 we have a very huge advantage. And I should just play knight c6. Okay, a6, we still have the advantage. And also here we have the advantage, but probably it went downhill a little bit afterwards. But here it's all fine. Bishop e6 was not best, but still black is better. Black is better. But I'm a bit afraid that this knight a4 idea is something which is good for him. Yes, he could target this weakness. So here I misplayed it a little bit, but after knight e5 I think we are in good shape again. And here those tactics are okay. Queen e4 is quite hard to find, and all the other lines are very good. And also after queen e4 it's good. Bishop a3, now we have this knight e4 winning idea. And here there is just no more defense, because if he wants to defend the knight, we have this discovered attack. Oh wait, do we have it? Or we just take further pawns probably. Yes, bishop b2, queen c2. And okay, after this we played accurate. Rook to d8. Also this, what was my first intention, it's winning, but here it's much more work to put in. And rook f d8, after that the game is over. I win a knight for nothing. And black, yeah, has no worries about converting the material. So that's it. Thanks for watching and hope to see you next time. Goodbye.